Welcome to Behind the Spotlight. I am Crystle Lampitt, and I'm so excited to have the ladies of Olivia Fox in here, and Tyler on the drums back there. Now we are going to kick it off with a song, and this one is called Wood Panels and Wine, and it is on your newest album, right?
Yes.
Self-titled, Olivia Fox.
Yeah.
It's a cold, dark place. They'll never see my face. They'll never hear a sound I make. You like it that way. They'll never find me out. I got myself locked down. All my intentions hit the ground. You got me so strung out. It's like you've got a gun and you press it to the side of my head. I say what you want me to say, then you leave me for dead. Breathing in, it just feels right. Focus on a faded line. You got me all in my mind until the wire runs dry. It's like you've got a gun and you press it to the side of my head. I say what you want me to say, then you leave me for dead. What you so confused about why you always bring me down. You got some nerve to call me out, but I know your secret. It's like you got a gun and you press it to the side of my head. Side of my head, side of my head. I say what you want me to say, then you leave me for dead. Leave me for dead. Oh, it's like you got a gun and you press it to the side of my head. Side of my head, side of my head, side of my head. Say what you want me to say, then you leave me for dead. Leave me for dead.
That was Wood Panels and Wine by Olivia Fox. Now, Lauren, Tiffany, Aubrey, you ladies are all from Kansas City.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So tell me the story about how everybody met.
So we actually all met through our friend DJ, who is also just happens to be our manager. Lauren's been doing music for a long time, and so they've collaborated on a lot of things, as well as Tyler, our drummer, so he's also our producer. But DJ knew all of us separately and then kind of came together, and he was like, he kind of orchestrated it. It was amazing.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I had worked with him before, and I was like, I need female harmonies, and I want violin, and we want keys, and so he was like, oh, here we go.
So
and
he's like the big shot producer who's like, I can see it, I can see
Yeah.
it. Get all these ladies.
Kind of knows everybody.
Man with a plan.
Yep.
Man with a plan. Love it. And so I have one thing I have noticed about a lot of your songs, including the one that you just performed. You guys have kind of a love affair with wine. There's a lot of wine.
You know, that is a staple at all of our practices. And actually, the song Wood Panels and Wine, the name of it comes because we could not figure out a name for this song. And we were just drinking wine, and there was wood panels. And DJ was like, because my house has wood panels in it, and he's like, what about wood panels and wine? And we're like, we don't hate it. And so we're like,
it's stuck for sure.
DJ seems like he saves the day quite a bit.
He kind of is Superman, for sure.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about Wood Panels and Wine. What was the inspiration behind it? Besides the name, you know, the actual lyrics, kind of where did that come from?
The lyrics were kind of it's a feeling of being trapped inside of the music industry was really where it came from for me. But when the other two girls got on, they kind of took their own verses and kind of, I'm sure it means something different to them. Their verses probably mean something else, but that's where mine
You were feeling trapped, and how about you guys? How did you kind of interpret it, or how did you add your own to the mix?
I kind of like that Wood Panels like kind of embraces, you can listen to it and anyone can relate. It's a struggle that anyone can relate to, and so I mean there were things going on in my life that I can totally relate to as well.
Similar, yeah.
Kind of, became our own.
You know, in a position that you don't want to be at. Maybe you feel like somebody else has got you there, but kind of getting that power to overcome it, I think is a really important message, and especially for women right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can see that. I like it. Well, I do love your guys' message, and we're going to delve into that in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere, guys. We will be right back with more Behind the Spotlight.
Sweet salvation of the rain pouring down on me. I try to wash the pain away.
Welcome back to Behind the Spotlight. We're here with Olivia Fox, and I am so curious to know about the name because I know that it's kind of a warrior to you. Olivia Fox is a warrior. Do you know someone named Olivia Fox?
Well, we didn't.
Now we do.
There is a local woman in Kansas City.
No kidding.
That has actually.
She added you on
Facebook
Facebook.
messaged us and she's like, my kids are saying that there's a band called Olivia Fox. And we're like, well, you can tell them that we named it after you.
You're our warrior.
Yeah.
We're inspired by
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
So tell me about the formation of the name.
That was quite a long process, but essentially we wanted something that was going to kind of encapsulate the whole warrior theme, and that we are all warriors, and we want to represent, I mean, it was pretty much a persona that we wanted to represent that, like, everyone's struggle. Everyone's a warrior. Every day is a battle for whatever reason. So with our music, we really want to be inclusive, and we want to empower women through what we're doing.
And how did you come to that as a brand? I mean, besides being women, was there a story? Were there struggles? Was there something that each of you kind of brought to the table that you thought, this is going to be our message?
Yeah. I do have, my personal struggle is infertility, and so we've been trying for a while, and so that's kind of where, like, I woke up one day and I was just like, just the ups and downs and the roller coaster about it kind of is an inspiration for a lot of the songs, but just thinking, you know, I have this battle, and then Aubrey, you know, she has gone through things as well, and Tiffany, and so I just, you know, all of a sudden I was like, we are warriors, and so we were like, yeah, we are warriors, and so we're like, let's kind of go towards that theme, just to kind of, you know, raise up women and just kind of be like, hey, we're on your team. Like, every woman is Olivia Fox. So that's why, like, our handles are all, we are Olivia Fox, because we didn't want it to be just one of us. We wanted to represent everyone.
Yeah.
Well, and is it something about that too? Because I know with infertility especially, it feels like such an attack on your femininity and, you know, your adequacy almost. Like, is there something about that I think people don't want to talk about it? So have you found talking about your story to be very empowering?
Well, yeah, actually I have. I mean, I don't, it is hard. Like you said, a lot of people don't talk about it, but I guess I am talking about it. And it should be talked about more, because it's very common. It's a lot more common than people think. And so,
I could probably list off 5 people personally that I'm close with that struggle with that. So it's nice to get that kind of out in the open.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think there's a lot to be said for owning your story. And the more willing you are to put yourself out there and be really authentic, the more people see that and really relate to that. So I think that's, would you say that that's kind of what your fan base has become for you? Is like, I mean, surely women reach out to you.
I haven't, Yes,
They
do reach out. I specifically on the infertility, I haven't really like come out and said that's what the songs are about, or some of them are about, because I do want people to take them as and relate them to their own struggles. But I would absolutely love for someone that's going through what I'm going through to listen to this and maybe have some type of like hope and help, you know, them through that time, because I've done it, and I luckily, thankfully, have music as an outlet to channel that, and other people don't. And so I was like, well, maybe it will help someone else on their struggle to hear, you know, that someone else is having the same feelings.
Yeah, absolutely. And how about you ladies? I know that, you know, for you, it must come from a personal place as well. Has there been a particular hardship or struggle that kind of brought you all together and made you think, hey, let's write about this, let's talk about this?
You know, we haven't had an opportunity to collaborate on music as much yet. With our first EP, Lauren primarily, you know, wrote the lyrics and most of the music. We wrote a little bit of our own musical parts. You know, I write my violin parts, but Lauren really brought the material to us. Going forward, we hope to collaborate a little bit more.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, just any struggle that we have, we really wanted the music to be something that every woman could relate to, and we wanted to be able to build up other women. And so we do have women reach out to us through social media or after our show, and we love talking to just meeting other women, and there's a lot of talented, beautiful, strong women here in Kansas City, and it's really, really nice for us all to be able to network, so we enjoy that a lot.
Yeah.
What kinds of things are you hearing from women who are listening to your music and it's really speaking to them? Like, what kinds of things are they, you know, writing to you or talking to you about after shows?
They just are giving us really positive feedback on our music and saying that
they love what we're doing and our message. And yeah, they've been really nice.
I think the
Really
feedback has
sweet.
been that it's relatable, and
Yeah.
I think that's really great. That's what we're going for. So
I've been very touched. And you do talk about sisterhood a lot, and I'm definitely feeling that vibe here between the three of you. So how long have you known each other? Really?
We just did we had our 1-year anniversary of our first show just in August.
Wow.
August,
it was
September.
like beginning of September. Yeah.
This month. So
And it all just sort of clicked? I mean...
Yeah, it really did.
yeah, it did. Yeah.
DJ, our manager, brought us all together, and we, from the very first time we all sung together, we all got along really well. And I mean, they're, you know, I work with them in performing music, but we hang out as friends, and we built a really nice relationship. And they really are like sisters. I have all brothers, so I told them they really are the sisters that
me too.
I've never had.
We're the sisters.
You're the sisters you never had. I just want to get like a group hug here.
We do that too.
Another sister.
Yeah, please. And you do have a handshake.
Yes.
There is a handshake. I got. Okay, so remind me.
Okay.
How does the hand? So this is the Fox handshake.
Okay.
It goes.
So you come in like this, and you just kind of slide up,
Okay.
slide back, found it.
And thumbs up because
because it's cool.
positive. Because only positive. It's like these parts have to
Vibes
touch.
only.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
it's gonna hurt. Lauren, here. You just kind of slide up and back.
Oh, that's so smooth. It's so smooth. I love it.
It's pretty.
So what's the goal? So from here on out, because you are fairly new, you're finding your voice, and it sounds like, you know, it is resonating a lot with a lot of women. Where do you want to go from here? What's the ultimate goal as a band?
We want to start touring, doing like national touring. We're totally ready to do anything. We've got the Plaza Art Fair coming up, but we just kind of want to see where we can go with it, because we're having so much fun, and we're just loving the direction it's going. So we're just gonna keep going in that direction, and I think that's doing a lot more shows in different cities and getting a broader fan base than just Kansas City.
Kind of seeing where it takes you. And I'm sure that is challenging though too, because I know you're doing it full time. You ladies also have day jobs, kind of. So tell us a little bit more about what you do, Aubrey and Tiff.
Yeah, I'm actually a professional photographer. I shoot weddings and that kind of stuff in the city. So I've been doing that for probably 8-ish years. That's kind of a jam, but
Yeah.
I love the music too. So
You're a very creative soul.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's nice for us because she sets up.
She sets all the photo shoots.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you guys
Super
have
convenient.
some amazing images too. I've seen, the
yeah.
website
Thank
looks
you.
awesome.
Thank
yeah,
you.
it's good stuff.
We're working on it. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
then you're
I work as an RN. I work in mental health. I worked in mental health for 7 years. So yes, it is pretty challenging, but really the timing fell into place perfectly because I graduated nursing school in 2015. So right after I graduated nursing school, actually, I think it was the night I was celebrating my graduation day, I met DJ, which is our manager. And so it just kind of fell into place perfectly.
I love that. So eventually, if there was like a really great opportunity, would this be like a career change for you? I mean, would this be?
I mean, I would absolutely love
Full-time?
that.
Yes,
I
she
mean,
doesn't
being
have a
able,
choice.
No choice.
being able to do, what you love and feeds your soul. I mean, yeah, that would be amazing.
Well, and sometimes I wonder about this too because we have a lot of artists come in here who have day jobs and they do this as a labor of love. And I kind of sometimes wonder if they don't want to be famous. I mean, what do you think about that in terms of, you obviously want to reach a broad audience because you want to spread your message. But what are your thoughts on fame in general that, if that were to come with it?
Oh, I guess that, I don't really know. I wouldn't. I know that there are like some very, very famous people, I'm sure, have really like big struggles and things like that. So I'm not like, but I'm great to do whatever. We'll give it a try, sure. Why not?
I mean, do you feel like it would be a burden in some ways, because there is the privacy thing. Everyone has this idea of what being famous is really like, and I think one of my favorite people is Jim Carrey because he always says, I wish everyone could be rich and famous so that they would know that that's not the answer.
Yeah.
So, but I don't see that as the goal here. Like I'm curious, how you would feel about reaching that level and how it might impact you, what you would love about it, what you would not like about it.
I don't know. I feel like we're all pretty level-headed girls. I mean, speaking for them, just knowing them. So, like, I don't know. I just don't know that there would be huge changes involved. I mean, if we needed to with security, I don't know.
Security, bodyguards.
We have DJ.
I mean,
So, I don't know.
I might take a couple more vacations to the beach than I do, but other than that, I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought that far.
I think we are kind of all on the same page of just like we're going to take it one step at a time and just kind of go where it goes, and then.
Because you're right.
Figure it out as we
That's
go.
not what we're doing it for. We just really, really enjoy performing and playing music. That's what we're doing it for.
Yeah,
It sounds like either way, no matter what happens, this is what you guys are going to be doing.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is-
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the dream. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
You got me so strung out. It's like you got a gun and you press it to the side.
Welcome back to Behind the Spotlight. It's been a pleasure hanging with the ladies from We Are Olivia Fox. We do have one more song for you. But Lauren, where can we find all your music?
You can find us on Spotify, and you can find us on Facebook. You can go to our website if you want a physical copy of the CD. You can email us and we can hook you up that way.
Old school.
Yeah.
CD. I love
we
it.
have actual CDs.
And of course, we are OliviaFox.com, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we have one more song, and it is called Let Me Go. Take it away, ladies.
You're running around telling everyone that I'm the crazy one. And no, you're not telling the truth, baby, just put down your guns. I've tried to compromise, that's just me backing down. I've never been one to leave it undone, but you keep dragging me around. All these years, wasted in the shadows of all your fears. And if you can't love me, let me go. Nothing you can do, we've fit. Hey, you need me now, but you didn't know how. Back when I wanted it, you broke me down, you put me on the ground. I could never get enough. When I know you're gone, then I can move on. So baby, just give me up. All these years, wasted in the shadows of all your fears. And if you can love me, if you can love me, let me go. Ooh,